If I told you something crazy? What if I told you you can launch your own spirit-based business within 2 days?
Well, don't think about it. Do it.
The Light Worker Liftoff Workshop is back. Yes, it's back. May 17th and 18th, a 2-day event. And don't forget the VIP kit, which is just $47, which helps you with your social media presence as well. And for those of you who are busy, for your convenience, Dr. Lisa is offering a noon and evening time class. By the way, why wouldn't you want to sign up? This workshop is free. And also, don't forget to use my link, www.at2.lightworkerliftoff.com. The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2, and I got my members only jacket on. But in all seriousness, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing? It came to my attention that people aren't getting the notifications and stuff like that. That's why I was lagging a little bit coming on, because I was trying to see like what the hell is going on. It's weird because YouTube is promoting my short videos. You guys know, like the YouTube shorts, those are like the TikTok versions of YouTube videos. They're promoting those, but they're not promoting like my regular videos. And I'm trying to see like what the hell is going on. Like, I'm totally confused, but I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, but I want them to promote the regular videos and not the other videos, if that makes sense. But thank you, everybody, to come, and shout out to Wendy Lucas. Thank you for getting the crowd going and everything like that. I really do appreciate that. And you were just at the last live too, so I thank you. Shout out to all my members. What's up, Raz? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate that. Remember, my members help pay the bills. We appreciate them. What's up, Laugh, Gags, and Gossip? What's up, Frankie? We got BB from VA. Who else we got up in here? Let me let more people come into the room before I start, so then I ain't got to start all over. What's up, Why You Bother? What's up, Ashley? All right. Okay, so some of you didn't. Oh, and also, when you come in the chat, let me know if you got notifications or not. Okay, about 450, you got one? Okay, what's up, Melinda? Thank you for coming. Okay, yeah, like I said, I don't know what the hell's going on, but whatever. All right. So I know the Kevin Samuels part is probably going to have more traction. So I'm going to start out with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was all like, you know what? I was going to do 2 separate videos, but why am I going to do that? Oh, hold on. You know, they say I'll be begging for money, but if you'd like to drop a super chat, super sticker, or if you want to put something in the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, go ahead and drop it down there. You see it scrolling down below right there. Anyway, let's go ahead and start out with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, so the most interesting part was the last part. They had this whole scene with the whole Kenya was throwing a birthday for her daughter or whatever, right? So they decided to hand out these cards asking like if you had any quote unquote tea on any of the girls. Like one of the cards had said that Candy sucked pickles, and y'all know what a pickle is, or should I say sucked the eggplant, in a locker room. It was like very random, and Candy was ashamed, and she was like, "Who would make a rumor about that? Who would say that?" To me, it's all like Candy is known as the Candy Coated Nights, the sex lady. So if she did or did not do it in a locker room, I don't think that's bad. Like, who cares? That was weird. So at the end, Drew and Sheree get into it. They start arguing about how Drew had said her current assistant stated that Sheree don't be paying her people, and Drew's assistant never got paid from Sheree. Now Sheree said, "Yo, this was never my assistant. This was never somebody that worked for me at all." And she was like, "Well, he had emails and stuff like that, so he said he did work for you." And she said, "No, he didn't." So then Sheree Fran, it was like this African lady, right? She was like, "But that same guy, he said your husband was gay." And then Drew went ballistic. She went crazy on the lady, said, "Don't mention my husband, don't say my husband, blah, 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 blah." And like the girl was just trying to let her know, like, hey, how can you believe this guy when this guy has been talking about how your husband is gay? And she got overly defensive. So I'm not saying that her husband is gay or not, but her energy was a little off, and she was very upset about it. Now, they try to clarify with with Drew. They're all like, "Yo, did you not hear the part where she said that your assistant was saying that your husband is gay?" And she was like, "Oh, I didn't hear that part." And they had to reiterate. See, here's the thing with the whole Drew thing. I think a lot of us are still not liking Drew. I think a lot of us are seeing through the BS. A lot of us are seeing that she is putting on for the camera. I think her and her husband created this whole him getting a back massage by the assistant scenario. It seems like her energy or her anger towards Sheree has came out of nowhere. And it seems like she is really fighting to hold on to that peach. They need to just get rid of her mid-season, y'all. Can we just get rid of her now? Like, why are we waiting? Why are we waiting for this lady? Just get rid of her. Like, just get rid of her. Why is she still there? Right, exactly. Just get rid of Drew. We do not need Drew there. She's putting on too strong for the camera. What's up, Robin's Nest? Oh, why you bother? You like Drew? You might be the only one that liked Drew. We got one Drew fan out of the whole bunch, but everybody else is over Drew. Yeah, it just seemed like, why even tell her about the whole assistant thing? Like, you could have had a private conversation. You didn't have to put her on blast in front of everybody like that. And we know something is always funny with Sheree money. It's unfortunate because they always say Sheree ain't paying people. Sheree defrauding on her taxes. Sheree is this, Sheree is that. And we know she got money issues. But, you ain't telling us nothing new. We know Sheree ain't really good with her money. We know that. But, you ain't telling us nothing new. But it just seemed like you going all over the place and doing too much. It don't seem like she's trying. I like Drew too, but she's making it hard. Right. You're making it hard for me. You said psych. That was a good one, Rez. You got me with that one. Drew's gorgeous, but she's way too much. Right. You can't deny it. She's beautiful. Definitely. I think all of us would hit that, And Drew goes, all the fellas need to go. Damn, you said all of them need to go and she go? So why you bother? You don't feel like she putting on too strong for the camera? You think she being herself? Okay, let me ask you guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Drew is putting on too strong for the camera. Put a 2 in the chat if you think this is really her and she's not acting. We're going to do a quick commercial and we'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2, and check out our friend Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. Yes, she has her own channel. If you want hot topics without having to watch those 24-hour lives, go ahead and check our friend T out. Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. Make sure you guys check her out on Instagram and on YouTube.
One, two, one. Okay. 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so it's kind of mixed. It's kind of in between. It seems like we're mixed here. Okay. So let me ask you guys a few scenarios. Okay. So the storyline about her husband getting a back massage from the or trying to get a back massage from the assistant. Do y'all believe that storyline? Put T for true, put F for false. You know how they used to do it at school? Put T for true, put F for false. To me, it just doesn't seem. It's the dumbest thing. So he didn't end up getting the back massage. So it was kind of like, what's the point? You know, not all of us would hit that. Don't be calling me out, Raz. Okay, false. She don't seem that work. Right. Oh, thank you, T. I appreciate that. She said that that LGG commercial should be up for an Academy Award. That's what I'm saying. That's definitely. And thank you for the $10 and too. Thank you for the $10. Okay, so T. Okay, you think it's true? Okay, F false. Okay. Next storyline. Okay, that whole awkward, the last thing, the whole awkward where he walks away from the table and he did this dramatic thing where he walked out the dinner and stuff like that, and she was left there crying, eating her broccoli and stuff like that. Y'all thought that scene was real? Put a T if you think that scene was true. Put an F if you think it was false and they was putting it on for the camera. It just didn't. Nothing that Drew is doing seems like it's natural. It don't seem like it's coming off natural. Like, I know it's reality TV and a lot of times it's like heavily produced, but it just seemed like, y'all, like the episodes just started. Like, why are y'all already having issues? Like anytime you do, okay, even if it's real, like it's supposed to naturally progress. You ain't just already supposed to be pissed off and stuff like that, right? Like your relationship already bad. Like, is it gonna get better in the season? I don't think it's gonna be better. I ate a French roll because her. Okay. Oh, and make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you already have it. Thank you guys so much. And also the links for the descriptions, like how you can go ahead and follow Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. It's in the description of the video, all the links that my moderators post. So make sure you guys check it out there. Okay, so false. Okay. So overall, I'm getting the thing that, yeah, we ain't too much feeling Drew at all. All right. So I was going to go ahead and play the clips from the Kevin Samuels interview, but I don't want to get striked because I don't know if his parents, not his parent, but his whole family is taking over his YouTube account, and I don't want to get striked. So I got to be careful with that stuff. But anyway, do you guys remember the girl, the average at best girl? Now, this went viral over a year ago, like back in the December. Her name was Jessica. She came on the show and she was like, hey, I need advice. Now, to be fair to Kevin Samuels, he was all like, hey, this isn't that kind of show. This isn't like the advice show. Call in. I forgot if he said next week or like Thursday or something like that, but it wasn't the advice show. The show had a different topic. But then she kept asking, like, no, I need your help. I need your help. So he decided, okay, well, what you need help with? And, she said she made 6 figures and that she was looking for a 6-figure man. And, she wanted the high value man, she wanted the high value man. So she was on there and he said, rate yourself. She said she's about a 5 without makeup. And then when she gets dressed up, she's about a 7. She said her dress size was a 3. She felt like she had something to offer and she wanted a man to have something to offer. Now, when he asked her about her qualities and stuff like that, she really couldn't answer it straight. I know it was looked at as Kevin just called this girl average, but you have to think about it. She called herself average. She called herself a 5. She said that. He did not say that. He agreed with her, but he did not say that this woman was ugly or anything like that. He did not say that. He just said that she was average. Now, what ended up happening was that this clip went viral and everybody was all like, "Oh my God, blah, blah, blah." Well, so I had the TV on and it was on Bravo, and the Love Match Atlanta show came on. Now I haven't really watched that show, but I checked it out because I was like, wait, I know this girl. This girl looked familiar. And then later on in the show, they started talking about how she was the girl that went viral, and they were like, yeah, there was this YouTuber. Now they didn't say his name, and I think the reason why they didn't say his name was because Kevin Samuels is no longer living with us. So they didn't say his name, but they were like, yeah, she went viral for this. She got like PTSD from this. And she even said that she stayed away from black men because black men were the ones talking down to her and saying rude comments and stuff like that. I felt bad for her. Even though I still go back to saying, hey, she clicked on there, because if you watch that video, when the whole situation went down, she says, "I'm a big fan of yours. I've been watching you, blah, blah, blah." So she already knew how Kevin Samuels was. She already knew that. This woman was not blindsided. She said she was a big fan of Kevin Samuels, and she went on the show knowing what she was going to get into. However, what I do think is that she was not aware that that clip was going to go viral. When it comes to going viral, you really don't know. It could be a day where, like, I blow a snot bubble in my shirt, and I could do amazing content, but the video of me blowing a snot bubble in my shirt, that's going to go viral. Unfortunately, you can't control what's going to go viral and what's not going to go viral. It's crazy what people like, and you'll never know. You know what I mean? So, I do feel bad in that sense, because it's all like, damn, you're always going to be known as the girl that's average at best. However, what she should have did was capitalize on this shit. Whenever you go viral, you got to capitalize on it. You got to capitalize on it. Kevin, what's up, Southern Belle? Kevin Samuels was able to capitalize on that shit, and he built a brand off of it. She could have capitalized off of it on herself. She could have got her a man and been like, "Oh, look at my man. My man's a high value man, blah, blah, blah." Even if she was faking it, she could have put on. I feel like what happened was, now there was an interview that she did, like, a few months after the whole thing went viral and stuff like that. But she really didn't, how do I say? She kind of went away, she went away. And maybe it was hard, and maybe she wasn't used to being, on camera and stuff like that. That's why I say, like, if you're not a kind of person that can deal with social media and you're not ready for the backlash, you do not need to be on camera, and you do not need to be a social media personality. There's a lot of people that do YouTube. I'm going to just put this shit out here. I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm going to say it with my taco meat and everything. I'm going to say it with my chest. There's a lot of subscribers out here that get involved in all the BS. They get involved in all the mess. They go on people's show on their panel, talk hella shit. They go all over. They're in people's DMs, causing trouble and shit like that. But then they want to be all like, "Oh, I'm not a content creator. Don't attack me." No, you're just as dirty and just as grimy as a content creator. So I can talk about your ass all I want to. So it's a thin line. If you really want to be a watcher and just be a subscriber, then just stay your ass in the chat. Do not get on camera. Don't be in people's DM causing trouble and stirring up shit. Thank you, Ann. She agreed with me on this. Yes. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Because people don't understand. That shit is annoying. If you don't want to be a personality and you don't want to be this, you don't want to be that, stay your ass in the chat. Stop getting on everybody's panel. That shit is annoying. All right. Anyway, let me go back to my point. So, I did feel bad for that. So she's gonna be, I guess she's gonna be on a couple of more episodes, and they're gonna be helping her out and trying to get her on dates and stuff like that. But one thing that it let me know is that Kevin Samuels' influence is going to be seen, whether you loved him or hate him. His influence is going to be around for a while. He was not kind of, he was the king of the manosphere. And so people that was on his show, they are going to be known. They are going to be known, and maybe this is her way of capitalizing on it. Maybe at the time she wasn't used to the situation, used to what's going on, and now she kind of took a step back and was all like, oh well, shit, I'm gonna go on this TV show. And maybe the TV show reached out to her and was all like, hey, we can help you. So you never know how it worked, but I do hope that she does find love. And I kind of like the love match show. It was actually good. It was entertaining, and I think it's also cool to see like there are like black matchmakers. I think that was really cool. There was another girl, she was dating like a bisexual dude, and like she was actually open to it. And usually, you never see women date a bisexual dude, even though a lot of you women out there probably have dated a bisexual dude. Hey, don't kill me. I'm just the messenger. Don't kill me. That's going to be a different topic for a different show. But the girl, no, the girl was like open to it though. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? The girl was open to it though, because the girl said she was okay, but the guy kept on saying girl, 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 kind of like another YouTuber that we know that does a hair flip. But anyway, hold on, y'all. Let me play a commercial before I get in trouble. I'm telling you, this is just orange juice. This ain't alcohol or nothing. I'm just on a natural high right now, baby. I swear.
What if I told you something crazy? What if I told you could launch your own spirit-based business within 2 days?
Well, don't think about it. Do it.
The Light Worker Liftoff Workshop is back. Yes, it's back. May 17th and 18th, a 2-day event. And don't forget the VIP kit, which is just $47, which helps you with your social media presence as well. And for those of you who are busy, for your convenience, Dr. Lisa is offering a noon and evening time class. By the way, why wouldn't you want to sign up? This workshop is free. And also, don't forget to use my link, www.at2.lightworkerliftoff.com.
So, Mess, that's an actual good question, because I'm all like, these people are spending hella money to find love. And I'm all like, if you're spending all that money to find love, you can just buy love. They say money can't buy you love. That's a lie. Money can buy you a lot of things, because I done did a few strange things for a little piece of change. I just did it for a little piece of change. Imagine if you gave me $25K. I would do a lot of strange stuff. I've done a lot for some cash, Well, let me not say a lot. I've done a few things. Not a lot. Let me clarify. I would pay for shade service. She's at more reasonable price. Is that the one that does it for $5,000? Now, see, that was like a little bit more reasonable. That one does it for $5,000. 82, take it to the grave. See, that's why I ain't gonna tell y'all what. I had enough of seeing these matchmaker shows. Ooh, Melinda, you feel like there's too many. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Okay, I got a few guests on. What's up, Lisa? How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I like that show. It's a little bit, but I like it though.
It's a little different. I think because I said it. I think it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm tired of all these Atlanta-based shows, like, because they all just seem similar. But this one, I was all like, oh, okay, you know what? It's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, I really do. That man on the child, he's so oily. You can fry fried chicken with him, honey. I'm just saying. And then when it comes uh Atlanta Housewives, I'm a little bit on. To me, at first I'm a will on Sheree side, but when
Hmm.
they came to talking about Drew's husband, then they got on Drew's side. Now don't bring up my husband, okay? Talk about your finances and talk about
Mm.
my husband, two different things, okay? Now here another story talking about somebody's husband gay. Now y'all don't know nothing talking about nobody's husband gay, okay? If you ain't seen them in the bed with no man, you ain't seen the video, you ain't seen no audio, stop saying you mean I ain't gay because you putting stuff on their names. And they just told
Right,
them,
right,
okay,
right.
we definitely know Sheree don't pay no bills because like I said last week, I said not producers, honey. Producer put that stuff up there like doom 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 doom. I'm like they put I know last week they put up like 10 pages that was somebody said she owed them. She owed them some money.
Right.
And so, and they did it again this week. I like, ooh, the producer
Hmm.
did they so wrong. They so wrong. But that was out there though. So the producers gonna put it up there. Like, yeah, she would do all people some money. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Now, do you think that Drew was wrong for bringing it up to everybody else but Sheree?
yeah.
Yeah, because we already know that Sheree be having money issues, just like you said. But we already know the girl be having money issues, and that's like a sore spot for Sheree. Whenever you call her broke, or say she ain't got no money,
But in kind, I'm gonna tell you like this right here also. I don't know, did you have Sheray's telephone number? And but I did hear her say, she said, "Oh, can I get with you? Because I got to talk to you about something." You can hear her definitely said it at Milo thing. She wanted to talk to her about it, and but Candace one was spilling the bones, like telling everybody, like she want him telling everybody that she don't pay no bills.
mm,
I mean, child. But now you come talk about my husband, this whole them ball game. You ain't got no man over there, okay? That's why you can't pay the bills. I don't know what's going on over there, but don't talk about my husband, okay? I promise you, don't not talk about my husband. It's a whole them ball game. That's how I feel about the situation.
right. Now, do you like Drew on the show?
I do. I like Drew. I do. I like Drew.
Oh,
I don't know why she be wearing. I don't know why she be wearing them little bit too a little bit skirts. Like last week she had that little gold outfit on, and this Sunday she had the little white outfit on. Girl, your ass is too big for that. Okay, you ain't lost a whole lot of weight. Stop. Come on now. Okay, I don't need to see. I don't need to see you crack her your ass. Okay, I don't want to see the crack her your ass. Okay, if I want to see somebody's ass, I watch porn. Okay, we ain't doing all that. Okay, we ain't doing all that. Your ass too big.
oh,
Your ass be fat back there, okay? You say you don't like 25 pounds, that's good. Keep on working at it. Then you can
yeah.
wear little short little dresses like that. Other than that,
Remember, she
that
said
ain't nothing
25
good.
pounds in 2 weeks.
Well, I don't heard it's 25 pounds. I ain't never seen nobody lost no weight in 25 pounds in 2 weeks, okay? That's a bullshit lie too, okay? I think that's why her and Sonya getting into it, or her and Sonya getting into it about. But nah, this is out of whack. And then that white, I don't blame that white woman. Y'all last night on TV, y'all simply talking about this stuff. Talking about y'all talking about such subject around kids. This is not the place to have that kind of subject. And I don't blame that white
Right.
woman. I gotta walk out of there too. Talking about it's bougie. It's not being bougie. That's being polite. That same thing. The reach. Denise Richard was
Oh,
talking
Denise
about
Richard. Oh,
y'all on the Beverly Hills Housewife. Y'all talking about subject y'all forgot is kids over here. Okay?
right.
You forgot. It's kids over here. So you do got to watch your language, you got to watch your thing. And I'm gonna tell you, I really do believe there was Sheree who's talking about Candace dick in the locker room. I
I
believe
do think it was Sheree too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably the bone collector, sure. Baby, tell the truth. You walked that left. You wrote it. You know you did because
It
you
was
can't.
either Sheree or Marlo.
I believe it was Sheree. It was Sheree. It was Sheree.
Or hell, it was probably one of the producers. Let's just be honest, the producers.
No, that's Sheree
You
did
just never
that.
know.
It was Sheree did that because Sheree can't get back at Ken because Ken to come back and tell her what was actually going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
could be.
That's what it was, honey. You know, Sheree, sneaker too. You know, Sheree, very sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right, right. You just never know. But Lisa, thank you for coming on. I'm gonna let my next guest on. I appreciate you. You are
okay,
funny as hell. Love you.
love too.
What's up, Autumn's mom? What's up, all the smoke? How y'all doing?
Hello, how you doing
Hey,
today?
hey, hey, y'all.
Good, good, good. Okay, Autumn's mom, go ahead and sound off. What you got to say?
Okay, first off, I wanted to say I have to disagree with Lisa in reference to talking about Drew's husband. Drew made her husband a storyline from the door this season. So we're not going
Mm,
to talk about just what you want to talk about. Let's talk about what the streets are talking about, that your husband may swing both ways. If you want to talk about me not paying my bills, we're going to talk about that. And
Mm.
Sheree, even at the table, when her girlfriend brought it up, she was like, shush, 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 don't bring it up, because she didn't want to, embarrass her in that moment. So she was
yeah.
better than I would have been in that moment. Also, with Drew, let's be real. With when you said, "Oh, all of us probably dated someone bisexual," first I was like, "Stop!" But then I'm like, realistically speaking, nowadays you never know, and especially the way people get down in Atlanta, it's more probable than not that that might be the case. So why are you madder at the person that brought it to the table instead of being mad at your assistant that's probably the one that's sleeping with your husband? And talk about you put him on suspension and quote unquote, you didn't hear what that woman said. Well, if you didn't hear what she said, why you get so mad and was going off? You just heard your husband and just started, acting crazy? No.
Mm.
And I don't believe that's the first time she heard that. She didn't seem that shocked to me. She tried to me, get around it like, oh, that's what she said? Okay, well, I never heard that. She never denied it. All she said was she never heard it.
Mm.
So, all the smoke. Do you think Autumn is on the right track? Do you think that was not the first time Drew heard that before? That her husband get down with the get down?
No, because I feel like she was easily triggered. And honestly, I feel like she heard what Fatoon said because she was trying to act like, oh, I didn't hear out of her. I'm like, you heard that would stop anything dead in its tracks. Be like, what did you just say?
Exactly.
Repeat it again. So no, I think it's the first time. And listen, Ralph gives me, DL energy, and that's okay. I mean, he might be on the get down, be in little alleys of Atlanta on Peachtree Street, trying to get a little slob and knob and all that good stuff. When Drew's
Wait,
not
what's Peachtree? Is that a real street?
Yes,
Peachtree.
that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a major street in Atlanta. But why do you say all the smoke that's okay? What in what universe is that okay to be on the DL?
I mean, I'm not. I didn't say I agree with it. I'm saying it can
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
Well, what I got that he was saying, Autumn's mom, is that she probably know about it, so it's
Ooh.
not a big deal. That's kind of what I got. All
I
this
mean,
is that what you're saying?
yeah, I mean, like, kind of. She's like, he looks good. He has a banging body. If he likes to slip in the middle of the night and do what he do, like that's okay as long as you just wear your rubber and don't bring nothing home. We good.
Mm.
Well,
But she seemed real pressed over this assistant and what he might be doing with her. So I can't see why she'd be okay with him doing it with anybody, let alone a man. You know what I mean? So
Not with that
I don't
assistant with
know.
the booty pads.
oh my God.
Not with them
Uh,
inflatable booties.
I
but
was
Autumn's mom,
wondering. Mhm.
let me ask you about the argument with Drew and Sheree. Do you feel like Drew is just coming on like way too strong? Like just nothing about her just seemed natural. Like to me at least.
Drew's
Mm-hmm.
trying too hard, but she's trying with the wrong person because she's gonna get
Mm-hmm.
mollywopped,
Mm-hmm.
on national TV in front of millions. So she need to pump her brakes because Sheree's not the one to go there with, and all the ladies tried to warn her, and I think she needs to take the hint because she's barking up the wrong tree just to have a moment for reality TV. She gonna get embarrassed.
Right, right, right. But then also all the smoke. At the last scene, it was like the hands in the face. Like Drew did this thing with the hands. Like, you keep your hands to yourself. Like, I know people talk with the hands. Keep your hands to yourself.
Honestly, I think she's been taking too much advice from her big sis Portia, and it's like, this is how you keep your spot on the show. But what she don't realize is Sheree is not the 1, 2, or the 3. She's sitting at G and waiting on O. So give her a reason to toss your ass up and down a gala in a dress with her Sunday's best bonnet on. Don't do it.
Exactly. You see what happened to Kim, and if she didn't take notes from that, then she might as well look over to Potomac and see what happened between Monique and Candace with the hands in the face. There's just certain things you just can't do. I don't care what kind of storyline you're trying to come up with. My thing was, did anyone notice that it seems to only be one toy store in Atlanta? Because that's the same toy store that Dennis went to on Portia's Family Matters.
PJ.
Yeah, to go shopping for PJ that day. I'm like, there's no other toy stores in Atlanta. Everybody got to go to the same toy store.
Well, they
probably the only one that will let them film. That's probably what it is.
At $200 and something for 2 books, girl. Nah.
Everybody be on Amazon because ain't no more Toys R Us or even Babies R Us. So you got to get creative of where you find your kids' toys.
Yeah, we would have had to do something a little different. Are we going to talk about that party? I knew it was going to go downhill from the point when, if you got to get full glam to go to a 3-year-old birthday party, that party was whack. Them kids were not having fun. She didn't have any entertainment or anything for the kids to do. That's why Duce or whatever Sonia's son's name was bugging out because he was bored. There was nothing for the kids to do. And then you're going to have that.
And they're playing an adult game at a kid's party.
Exactly. That was so out of line, talking about that stuff with the kids in earshot. And she's talking about Marlo being lowbrow and low class. That was low class. I don't care how much money she spent on that party. She should have called me. I could have done it for a fraction of the price. No lie. When my daughter turned 4, I think I spent $5,000. We went to Sweet and Sassy's. She had a princess theme party. They had manicures, pedicures, got their nails done. They walked the runway. They got picked up in a limousine, dropped off at the hotel at the Marriott. I got 2 conjoining suites, and they was able to swim in the pool. They had a dance party downstairs, and we spent the night. It was a 2-day event. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Autumn got the big pimping money. You should have called me. Okay.
Autumn got the big pimping money. She got long,
right.
Long
shit, I'm gonna let you do my birthday. Shit, we gonna do it big.
You just have to plan. That was ridiculous. There was nothing for them kids to do. When the kids left our party, they was well sleepy and exhausted. Parents didn't have to stay and monitor their kids or have their nannies come and watching. Wasn't nobody even watching the kids. Everybody sitting at the adult table. I'm like, what kind of kid birthday party is this?
Oh, right. No supervision at all. But all the smoke. Let me go ahead and talk about the Kevin Samuels part before I let my next set on. Yeah. So, the girl that, with the whole viral at best, she's on the Matchmaker show trying to find love. Do you think that this was probably like her opportunity to be on TV and kind of get back at the whole situation? Because I find it hard that she ain't still quote unquote found love. I think after that moment, you would think like somebody would try to holler at her in her DM,
I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, like, people just want a moment. Like, people just want to have their 15 minutes of fame. So she figured, oh, this is it. I can continue my storyline. Everybody already knows me, so I can get myself on the national platform, and that might help. But I don't think, especially when you allowed yourself to get embarrassed in the way that you did on YouTube, I personally would not have done what she had done and put myself out there on national TV like that after the I'll say the coonery and buffoonery that she danced, agreeing with that man and setting a low bar for herself and not seeing herself as a 10 and letting some man basically play on her insecurities.
Right. Oh, and that's a good question. Let me ask Autumn this question. Autumn, do you feel like that that Jessica you know, she went on Kevin's show and she was insecure, and that's why, you know, he was able to, damn, how do I want to word this? Because I feel like because she was already insecure, that's why he was able to get to her without even having to pull anything from her, because she kind of exposed all her insecurities. And it's kind of like, well, shit, if you say that you a 5, well, shit, I'm gonna agree with you.
Well, yeah, if you don't think highly of yourself, then why would I? You know, and then personally, if you go on that kind of platform seeking validation or even for somebody to give you advice, that's a problem in itself. That screams that you need, you know, help to me. I mean,
Right.
what did you think was going to happen? I kind of checked out of that whole situation because I'm done. I'm not giving that any more of my energy, because it's for whoever it's for. Be happy with it. It's not for me, but there's always going to be a platform for people like that. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
just wish that they knew their self-worth so they wouldn't have to go seeking validation from people that don't hold you in good regard, let alone high regard. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's sad. It's actually sad.
Right. Ooh, that was some inspiration right there. Because yeah, go where you want, go where you're wanted. You know,
Absolutely.
that's the main message. But
Mhm.
thank you, Autumn. Thank you, All the Smoke, for coming on. I appreciate y'all.
No
All right.
problem.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, Toria, you're up next. How you doing?
Hey, baby, I wanted to be on there with Autumn and Smoke. I love them too. Um,
You know what? I was
um,
thinking about bringing you on, but then like I was all like, okay, I'm gonna try to do it separately, because sometimes it'd be like an echo or like a sound issue when you bring up too many people. So
oh, okay. Yeah, StreamYard does have its weaknesses.
yeah,
Um,
that's why I kind of separated it like I did. But go ahead, sound off. The
honey,
floor is yours.
that party, oh my God. I was like, I'm like, all right, first of all, it started out when the girl was in that child store. I said the same thing Autumn said. They only got one store in the whole town. I'm like, wait a minute. Um, all that money, and she said she spent 400, but on the screen it flashed 200 and some. I'm like, really, for 2 books? I'm like, what is them books made out of? Gold, platinum?
I didn't catch
Then
that she said 4, but then the screenshot.
yeah, cause I backed it up to make sure I heard what she said. Then
They
after
hella shady.
and then when they got to the party, and I'm like, okay, I was looking at the children's faces after they were there for a little while. I'm like, Kenya, are you doing that same stuff with the Indians? Because it was like the children had like these stripes painted on their head. I'm like, what kind of face painting is that? Go back and look, and you'll see some of the kids got some face paint on their faces.
Oh, I need to go back and watch. Yeah, I didn't notice
Yeah, you
that.
didn't notice that? I noticed that. And then when she wanna play that shady game, I'm like, really, Kenya? This is a
At a kid's party.
3-year-old child's party. You had no activities for them children. No wonder Deuce was like he wasn't having it. He wanted to go home. He wasn't having it. He didn't care what his mama said. He wanted to go home. He didn't care. She said, "I'ma call your daddy." He did not care. That
Right.
child was bored. It was nothing. You're supposed to have games for them and things to keep them entertained. Now, normally, then when I seen that white lady, I'm like, who in the world is that? I ain't never seen Kenya with no white women nowhere.
Right. Were they actresses? Like they
I'm
were
like,
just random. Like they was all like,
I'm
we need
like,
extras.
I'm like, there she go again, paying people to come to a party because she don't know that many people that have children. I'm like,
Right.
come on
Ooh.
now. That
Dom
party
Down
was
said Kenya played that game trying to be a producer. She knew they needed drama and it was too much for a kid's party. You know what? I think she set that shit up.
she
Kenya set it
probably
up.
did. She probably did. And you know what? Come on now. 3 years old. You gonna spend that kind of money, the child is not gonna remember nothing
Right.
at all. I mean, 4 and 5, they remember a little bit more. Cause I had little birthday and cake when they was that young, and then when he got 5, my son and my kids got 5, then I had the big parties and the sweet 16s and all that kind of stuff. But uh-uh,
And you know
she
what? She also mentioned something because they were talking about how much the party was going to be. I guess the divorce is going through. However, there's still some issues with the spousal part. Is he trying to get spousal or is she trying to get spousal?
he is, and it's look. I'm gonna tell you, I never liked the Kenya ever. I couldn't stand her. I always thought she was a pot stirrer, and I never could stand her. But then, listening to Gabor over the years, I said, boy, let me give her a little bit of chance, a little bit of chance. So
Right,
after I
right.
watched her on the Ultimate Girls Trip, I liked the Kenya better with that set of women than the women in Atlanta. Then
Mm-hmm.
I started going, I've been to that restaurant, Mark's restaurant, several times. And I seen how he treated her in that restaurant when she was there. He treated her bad in front of customers. He like totally dismissed her. And
What?
I'm like, me and the table behind us was like, is that the lady from the lady said to me, is that the lady from the TV show? I'm like, yes, that's Kenya. He was like, how does he talk to her like that? I'm like, he totally dismissed her. I'm like, I thought, and they were married by that time. They were already
Mm-hmm.
married. And I mean, he embarrassed her in that restaurant. And
Mm.
his food is good, AT2. His food is good. I've been
Oh,
there
so it's worth getting a plate. Okay.
yeah, I've been there several times. But when Kenya wasn't there, all the other times I've been there and she wasn't there, she was only there one time out of the 12 times I've been there. She was only there one time. The
Mm.
rest of the times, he had another woman up there with him that he was all hugged up by the bar with, all hugged up.
Mm.
And
Mm.
after going there myself, I started feeling sorry for Kenya. I'm like, she been trying to get a divorce longer than she been married to this man, longer than the
Right.
marriage lasts. He wants spousal support. Okay, one of her couple of her court dates was live on Zoom. Anybody could see it. And she was,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yes,
Wow.
yes. And she kept trying to get her lawyers to fight that because she didn't want people to know her finances, which that's understandable,
Right, right.
because she always exaggerates a little bit more than she really has. But that
Yeah.
they all do. But
Right, right. They all do,
I
definitely.
really started feeling sorry for Kenya with this man. I don't want to see this man get no spousal support from her. She is a beautiful woman. She raising the baby
Right.
on her own. She always wanted a baby. Okay, she finally got her baby. Let the woman go. Let her be happy. You don't need her money. She gets
Right,
enough.
right. You got a restaurant and all this other stuff. Let that
He's
woman
got
go. Let her be happy with her baby.
plus, he's getting ready to have some shows he's working on with other entrepreneurs. It's a bunch of them in New York that are going to be having
Oh,
some things. That's COVID messed up the production for the filming and everything. So now that
right.
things are open back up some in New York, it's going to get back started again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's going to have a show with some other people that's trying to be entrepreneurs too.
Wow. So he gonna have a show and get spousal support? Oh, he rolling the
Plus, he got a PPE loan when everybody else did when his restaurant had to close because New York City shut down. He got some money from the government too.
Oh,
He better
oh,
leave that
he's
girl
scamming.
alone.
Mark, you are scared. His name is Mark, right?
Mark Daly, and he
Yeah,
is the
Mark,
most.
you are scamming. You
And,
deserve to go to jail. 200. If
hey,
you don't collect 200, you go straight to damn jail, Mark.
he
The hell
he need
wrong
to
with you?
go to Judge Velvet Court and be
Oh,
sentenced.
Oh, he need to be put on the docket. Yeah, he need to go to jail.
He need to be sentenced. Yes, he do need to go to Judge Velvet Court because that man ain't no good. Everything that look good ain't good for you. Cause believe me, he ain't all that either. Even if I was that age, he ain't all that. Cause I had light skinned brothers before, and like I said, everything that look good ain't good for you. I got me a dark skinned man, and we've been together 37 years, going 38, and darker the berry, the
dark
sweeter
skin
the
is the
juice.
way to go. Shit, team dark skin right here. Shit, but Toria, thank you for coming on. I love you.
I love you. I ain't gonna see you tomorrow because I'm a judge for the election, so I'll.
Yeah. The election is tomorrow, right? The primary, right?
Yeah, in PA, and I gotta be there 6 o'clock in the morning. I won't get home till midnight.
Woo! Well,
So
definitely
I'll be
good luck
all day. I won't be able to go on YouTube all day.
Yes,
I won't even be able to have my phone with me. It'll be in my purse locked up.
Oh, yeah, you can't have nothing with you. Yeah, and make sure you guys go out there and vote if you are in Pennsylvania, you guys, in PA. Make sure you guys get out there and vote.
Yep. It's a few other states that has primaries tomorrow too. Not just PA, but it's a few more. So
yeah,
everybody who has primaries, go vote. Huh?
It's like 2 other ones, right? Well, I think all over, but like two other major ones.
Right. All right, I love
make sure you guys go out and vote, you guys. But thank you, Toria, for coming. Good luck tomorrow.
Okay, see you later, honey.
All right, man. This was a good show. Like, make sure y'all hit that like button too. Make sure you subscribe if you already have it. Definitely, I loved our discussion. Shout out to Otto's mom. Shout out to All the Smoke. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Toria. Y'all always bring the heat, bring the fire. I appreciate it. Did you guys like the way I did the panel? Like, bring people up at different times and stuff like that? Because I know I'll be getting some comments like people be like, AT2, I love the way you do your panel because it don't be like 30 people talking at one time. Y'all hella shady out there. I know who y'all be talking about too. But I don't know if y'all like the way I did it or not. But yeah, okay, yeah, you do like the way I did it. Okay, perfect. But I appreciate all of y'all for checking out the show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I do owe my members a members only live, so I will be doing that today. I don't know if I'll be back, y'all. Oh, I did want to tell you, I did hide my subscriber count. You know, I was talking about why you always hide your subscriber count and all that stuff. I did hide it because a couple of my YouTube shorts are going viral, so I hit it to see if it makes a difference with my subscriber count because I have been getting subscribers from those videos. I think one of them have 40,000 views on it, one of my YouTube short videos. So the only thing about the YouTube shorts, you don't make any money off of those. You don't make nothing. So like my view count is hella high, but I ain't making no money. So if y'all want to donate $1 or $2, go ahead and send me something because I'm gonna be having to sell my body next month. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for checking out the show. Man, y'all treat me good. That's all I gotta say. Deuces, y'all.